All right, ICP is going to be the topic of this discussion. So you guys, if you don't know what that means, it means your ideal customer profile. This is something that in most cases, if you are a SDR working for a company, this process should be defined for you. Who you should be outreaching to, the types of companies, the roles in the company, all of those things should be defined for you. If you're a freelance SDR and you're having to determine that, that's where you're going to have to get a little bit more research and refined in regards to what your product's ideal customer profile looks like. I come from an automotive background where when we were calling into car dealerships, we had what we would consider a primary decision maker, but we had multiple influencers inside of that dealership that would likely be able to take advantage of hearing what we have to offer. I don't want you to make the mistake as an SDR that there's only one decision maker and that only one decision maker has value for you to make a pitch. Because even though they might be the check signer, it doesn't mean they're the decision maker. And it doesn't mean even if they are the decision maker that there are not other people inside of the business that you can influence into getting to the decision maker. One of the biggest challenges you will find, the higher up in the company your ICP is it will be more challenging for you to be able to get connected to them. The lower level managers, those mid managers, lower level managers, you'll get better responses for. And sometimes, depending on your offer, depending on your service, depending on what you have to sell, they might be a more targeted audience for you to target as your ICP, strictly because you have a chance to actually pitch them to where if you're going to the CEO of the business or the owner of the business, who in theory is the decision maker, they might not be easily accessible. So my strategy I always teach is, first off, understand the business you want to sell to, the problem you're trying to solve, identify all the parties inside the business, and rank them in priority. I would work up that priority ladder and down that ladder, and I would personalize a message to each person in that priority level. It's up to you, though, to determine who your prime person is, and I would work with, if you're not the person ultimately selling the solution, you should work coinciding with your seller to make sure that you are on the same page, that when you get an appointment set, when you sell a customer on an appointment, they are the person that the seller is ready to talk to. Good luck.